Hello everyone, I'm Entop64.
And I'm THD.
And welcome, viewers, to the finale of the Trilby games, aka the CHZO mythos. This is 6 Days of Sacrifice, and please don't play this second, after 5 Days of Stranger, because this is the finale of the series. You play 5 Days of Stranger, then you play 7 Days of Skeptic, then you play Trilby's Notes, and then you play this. No, we're not going to do it with commentary. Thank you, Flame, for recording this, by the way, so I didn't have to.
Well, that's pretty good of him. Yeah, I guess it's that time for that annual, spook'em, where it's just, let's, see if we can make THD shit his pants, which is always nice. I think what's scarier is that releasing a game series out of order, but Kingdom Hearts does it all the time, so why should we be afraid now?
Yeah, true. So we've already seen 2 aspects of John Defoe go up in flames. In 5 Days a Stranger, we saw his body go up when his bones and whatnot went and then way in the future on the Mephistopheles, I believe it was John Somerset, aka Malcolm Somerset, who killed his dad and took his place to be the psychologist on the ship. He destroyed the idol, the cursed idol. So there's events happening at different points in time, but they all kind of coalesce, conjoin together, and fate and some such. I don't know what was going through Yahtzee's head when he wrote this, but this one is probably the most divisive game. I don't want to colour your expectations going in Hell Dragon, but it does get a bit loopy as we go through.
Alright, well, I guess we'll see where it all heads. Just as long as there isn't some third aspect like his fucking teddy bear or some shit like that we have to worry about. Because you always have to worry about the possessed teddy bears in horror media. It's just a thing that they do. Yeah,
that's Jim Fowler and Simone on the left. They're currently possessed by 2 friendly spirits, I suppose. The dad and brother of John Defoe. I forget their names, and yeah, there goes the idol into the exhausts of the Mephistopheles. Aw, waste of perfectly good wood, if you ask me.
That's true. Even in the future, Games Workshop is charging a pretty penny for those figures.
And this takes place 196 years later and earlier at the same time. It's like playing 358 over 2 days. It takes place before, during, and after Chain of Memories.
Yeah, that's always a good comparison. 358/2 days, one of the worst games in the series.
So we're playing as a completely new protagonist now. Let's see, who are we playing as? I am scrolling down. Theodore DeCabe, which sounds like a very Halloween-ass name. You may as well have just called him Clarice Clavicle Moundshroud.
Or Kane, for all that matters.
So ophthalmology, not at all Scientology. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, this is the least talk about crazy religion, I mean, it's got its fans, but still.
Yeah. Alright, I'll just add this to my journal. Little sketches here and there. Oh, it's gonna be sweet. Spoilers, there's not gonna be any Night in the Woods style gonzo spoilers, or sketches, rather.
Life becoming a struggle, need a guiding hand, just make more money. We can help you.
Maybe consider mid-rolls on videos? Ophthalmology can help you optimize your YouTube channel.
Haha. First day at work, people in the cultist robes keep coming up at me. Yeah, we need you in the back.
Yeah, so I'm actually, here to investigate the building. Maybe you should take off your bathrobe and we can talk to each other like civilized adults.
Now listen, if you're gonna get a tax break, I gotta go ahead and inspect everything. It's just procedure.
I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to guess what's gonna happen next.
And somebody's gonna die, or get injured, or Satan twice, 2 Satans. I wouldn't really put it past this game.
A double Satan, if you will. Classic. But, yeah, in the history of, horror and whatnot, I don't think building inspectors or, government officials have ever really been treated too well, and, he can't come back later. He has to do this now, so karma is already just ringing that bell, and it's, painted red, and is also a flag, so...
Do you think there was, a city inspector coming to the police station the minute the virus broke out in, Raccoon City? It's like, aw, this was my only free time slot.
Alright, let's take the elevator down. Oh. Whee!
Super happy fun elevator.
Well, that's it. Game over. It was a really short playthrough, but we want to thank you for coming. We hope you enjoyed the CHZO mythos, but yeah, no. We're not done yet. We still have, this plus 5 more days to go.
Man, I just wish all my paperwork was like they just pushed the guy through. Well, that takes care of us for another few months.
And you just, you take the stack of papers, you throw them down the empty elevator shaft, and there you go. Filed and sorted, motherfucker.
If I want to follow bureaucracy, I wouldn't be part of a religion, God.
Huh, that dude on the right looks strikingly familiar, and very handsome. Yahtzee, get out of here.
Also, I noticed the door up ahead is doing a little bit of a twitch. You may want to look into that.
Yeah. Character on, the sort of near far right also looks kind of familiar, but it might just be a little bit of a coincidence.
Yeah, because if it's calling back to another character from the past game besides Trilby, I legit don't remember most of them, so...
Well, no worries, I've got all the Wikipedia entries here. Now, obviously, this is, a point-and-click adventure game. There's going to be a lot of just talking throughout. So if you have anything you want to discuss, THD, whether it be, other point-and-click games, other horror games, just basic stuff you want to discuss or questions you want to ask me, go ahead.
And Trilby is really being sassy right now. I mean, this is a little bit unlike him, but I'm sure I'll find out why.
Well, alarm bells should be ringing already, because this is set 100 plus years after the events of 5 Days a Stranger, so why is this guy looking so fresh?
I don't know, maybe very nice body cream. I hear they sell that on particular channels on the weekend.
Yes, and, the fedora, it keeps him euphoric, all throughout eternity, I suppose.
I love how every floor in all of Yahtzee's games just clicks extremely loudly when you walk over them. It's probably even the same with carpet. Just click, click, click. It's made of, glass or something.
Okay, so that's us on the bed there, just in case it wasn't obvious. We can't exactly walk or go anywhere, so I guess we're just gonna have to, silently try and intimate what we want here, because if the guard catches on, there's gonna be at least a stern talking to.
This desk is messy. You really should have addressed this before you kidnapped somebody. It's just leaving a bad impression.
Yeah, so I get the feeling she's not exactly in league with, Emperor Palpatine back there, who's wearing a very fetching satin scarlet red robe today.
I need booze and ibuprofen, not necessarily in that order.
Oh god, can you just kill me so I don't have to take part in, use spoon on fork to create spork?
Wow, that's the first adventure game puzzle.
I'm getting really, skeeved off by that door, because it's not just a tech malfunction and whatnot. Let's see, what can we pickpocket from this supposed trilby-wearing man?
Yep, his legs are broken. Glad I looked at that. Is that a disco ball inactive in the upper right-hand corner?
I think that's a vent, but perspective is just fucking with you.
I see a few problems. He clearly has his elbows going the wrong way.
Let's see. Okay, so this is Samantha right here. Let me see if I can find her name. Dr. Samantha Harty. Harty is the name that you may remember from 5 Days a Stranger. Philip Harty, I believe the first person to die in that game.
Yeah, you'll have to catch me up a little bit. It's been a few years.
Phil was the guy digging holes in the yard looking for treasure and whatnot. Oh god!
Hey, you remember me from last year?
God, no. Trilby's having PTSD. Maybe we should help? Oh, jeez.
Privacy? This is your cool place. It's okay, just a man getting killed. It's alright.
Oh, so he crushed his head and took the body. Seems a little bit superfluous, but at least we're up and about now.
Well, as well as we can, considering we're hobbling around here.
I wasn't even supposed to be here today. Why aren't elevators in elevator shafts? This is bullshit.
Man, I always wanted to be a mighty pirate, and this is the bullshit I get. Well, don't worry, we have lunatics downstairs as well. You're in good company.
Yeah, you fell to the very bottom of the shaft. Damn, but I'm just talking about shaft, and then you can break it.
Yeah, no, he's quite broken in a few places.
They keep calling it, ophthalmology, and I think of, optometrists, so, this is just an evil cult designed to give people all over the world glasses, whether they want it or not.
Yeah, it legit just kind of sound like an evil eye doctor organization.
Yeah, but the Order of Blessed Agonies, they're basically the people who want to bring about CHZO and make the world a really dark place and whatnot, and yeah, this is where the plot kind of starts to unravel itself just a wee little bit, but it's still interesting.
Yeah, I also have to remind myself that when you say CHZO, I can't my mind can't put the extra O in there and turn this into a Metroid game, so I gotta remember to admit it.
Yeah, there's also chorizo, but we're not dealing with like a spicy sausage, so put it out of your mind.
It's called a gyro, but you're supposed to pronounce it gyro.
Or hero. Don't eat it. You'll wind up on the couch in the middle of a YouTube gag. The other prisoner. Okay.
We're just pushing down everybody down the elevator shaft today. Gotta get a collection going, I suppose.
So we have Theo, we have Samantha, and we have one other character who's around here somewhere. I don't recall Trilby being a mercenary. I think there's some shenanigans going on around here.
He's not a very good thief. What makes you think he's a good fucking mercenary?
Oh, yeah, like, you just have to play the Art of Theft for that. It's, sort of related to the Trilby games, but only in the sense that Trilby is the protagonist.
It's related to the Trilby games in that it has Trilby. Good, thank you.
Yeah, let's call the police. I bet they can take down the tall man.
Well, I don't know. If they shoot him for the eyes, their powerful glasses would just bounce the bullets back.
Very true, very true. Oh, Janine. Janine, Theo, and Samantha. Truly, this is Sonic Heroes 2.
Look, we just need one more person to play drums, and I think we're set.
So let's see, what exactly is broken on our person? One of our legs. I think the neck is a little bit shattered. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be going anywhere fast, per se.
Yeah.
I'll send someone to clean up that blood later. You just, like, look around and see what you can find.
Yeah, it's good that the I don't even remember the name of the faceless man, but he took the body, but left the blood behind. You know, that's not his department.
Yeah. Creepy music is a go. We will be walking everywhere very slowly, so get used to it. There is no run function here.
At least this kind of explains, like, if a monster chases after you, you can't really outrun it. It makes sense.
Yeah. So what's your first impressions of the game, mate? The tone, the characters, how are you feeling?
Well, I mean, it's, having done the other, Trilby, CHZO games with you, I mean, it's still that same, feeling kind of game. It's always still felt really sparse. I mean, they did do it in Adventure Game Studio, the graphics, I believe, Yahtzee did them himself, so it's not exactly Sierra tier. I'm not expecting, like, VGA.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the minimalist pixel design still helps convey, the whole sense of dread and horror, because I don't know, if you do it right with pixel art, you can still make some pretty grisly scenes, and it kind of lends its own brand of minimalist horror to it, so it's not necessarily bad.
Good stuff. Yeah, I agree. The game, the series even, may overuse science a little bit, sometimes to its detriment, but when you take away music, you create, like, an atmosphere, and when that music comes back in, it means something is bound to happen, something important or dangerous. This is Janine, by the way. She's not part of the Order of Blessed Agonies.
Yeah, she's she can withhold her urge to push people down elevator shafts,
If only I was as brave. When I see a guy, I just want to go pow, right in the back, and down he goes.
That must be an interesting interview process. Are you willing to wear a stupid robe? Yes. Will you push people down a shaft? Yes. How are your eyes? Welcome aboard.
Yeah, you have to have shitty eyesight to work here.
Just a bunch of Poindexters, as far as the eye can see.
Someone might come after me in like a week or so, but then they'll get pushed down the elevator shaft, but at least we have guns now, so let's go see Dr. Harty again, and hope to God the tall man doesn't, try and jump out of the shadows going, boo, haunted house.
It'd be kind of ridiculous that the tall man jumps out, and then he just fill him with lead, and that's it, and I'm like, oh, I don't know why we were scared of this guy.
It was a Scooby-Doo villain all along, who knew?
It was just the janitor. Oh god, I think we just killed the janitor, guys.
By the way, if you're not watching a Scooby-Doo film this October season, because I'm planning to have these go up towards Halloween, you're a fraud. Make sure you watch at least Reluctant Werewolf.
Or, WrestleMania Mystery, which is still my absolute favorite Scooby-Doo movie.
It's fucking great, mate, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so bad, it's awesome. Speed Demon, it was alright. I really want them to make a third. Please bring in Stone Cold. have McMahon be the villain. It was me, Austin, it was me all along. I'd be like, I'm done, I'm sold, this is the best one.
It was me, Scooby! It was me all along, Scooby! Row, run of a bitch!
Do this, please do this. I would be so happy, you'd have no idea.
Indeed, so, yeah, we're going back into the room. Ah, got you now, Palpatine. Let's see you force lightning your way out of this one.
Oh no, he forced lightning dust!
Jesus. Oh, the gun really conducted that electricity, something fierce.
I knew something was up when I saw the pentagram on his wall. He said he painted it at an art class, but I never really bought that excuse.
Yeah. Theme of listening to exposition.
You refused to update to the latest Windows, and now you must suffer the consequences.
Oh, fine, I guess I'll go get glasses. Oh. Huh?
If you use your gun, I will also use my gun. Good.
It seems we're at an impasse, Dr. Harty. Gun beats gun.
Well, if somebody rolls higher on their speed stat, maybe they'd be able to win.
Quick, Theo, jump in front of the bullet. I can barely walk and my neck is broken.
Yeah, Decay was just like, did I miss something here?
Oh, Aang. I honestly didn't expect you to make a cameo in this game.
You have been chosen for Mortal Kombat!
But yeah, this is the guide. He has another name, I guess we'll get into that later, but do not walk around this place at night. That's apparently when the tall man likes to go for his morning constitutional.
Well, evening cut. Well, oh no, I guess he's nocturnal, so I guess that's fine.
Mm-hmm. Do we still have the guns? It wasn't clear.
Well, the guns weren't apparently very helpful because people don't know how to aim and shoot really fast. Maybe if you took points in that skill, you wouldn't be having this problem. This is an RPG, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, adventure game for the most part, but yeah.
Just like he's got nothing to contribute to this game, everybody else is doing their stuff, and all of his skills revolve around bureaucracy and paperwork. He's just like, he's that one party member that doesn't quite fit the tone of the game.
Yeah. The guide is also known as the caretaker, by the way. I was going to bring it up later. Apparently he said it himself, and I'm just not looking at the screen. But it's not really a spoiler unless you know the context behind it.
We're not getting out of here, but on the bright side, the Rec Room does have an Xbox, and I'm due pretty good in Dragon Ball FighterZ.
But you know, Tall Man's already put his quarter down, so he's got the next 5 turns. If we can beat him, we can finally play Marvel. When's Marvel? When CHZO is vanquished.
Yeah, that's basically how a Yu-Gi-Oh! Season goes, you're right.
Yeah, Heart is being a bit evasive right now. Maybe she's got ulterior motives.
Do you really want to know the full backstory behind a faceless man who wanders the fucking halls and kills people that all look exactly the same? Do you really want to go down this road?
Yes, it would be kind of a boring story if we didn't.
Fine. I guess you'll be a character now.
Alright, it's time for us to finally get some context. What is this place? A small laboratory complex under the ophthalmology building. Umbrella Laboratories, basically.
It's always fucking Umbrella in these kind of games. Even if it's not the name, it's Umbrella in function.
So ophthalmology is just a big, front for the Order of Blessed Agonies, and there's something important in the hub. That's possibly through that big steel door that we passed earlier, but that's endgame territory. OBA, for short. OBA. It helps to take the sting out of these terrorist organizations by giving them a silly name.
Helping you take the sting out of your everyday life. OVA.
It's like when Linda said, when I'm finished with ISIS, they'll be known as Was. Yeah, fuck it up, Linda.
CHZO, that sounds delicious. That's like the latest Dairy Queen drink.
Drizzle a bit of cheese on there, beautiful.
In case you can't tell, it's sort of a Scientology kind of references cult.
Well, no, Scientology is the front for the cult, but, they're doing, evil rituals behind the scenes. Honestly, I think it would be more fitting if they just did it front and center. At least then I'd respect them for being honest.
Yeah, this is basically how Doom starts, by the way. Somebody's fucking around with Satan. Satan goes and says, you can't do that. Then the Doom guy has to come out and clean up the place.
Says, no, you're going down, idiot, and then he shoots him.
That's basically how Doom guy talks. Wow, that's really accurate.
Okay, so Canning and the Hat Man, only place left, blah 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 blah. What is going on here? It doesn't seem very full-staffed, this place. It's like a literal skeleton crew, if you'll pardon the pun. Okay, so Samantha is a scientist. The white coat wasn't just for show.
Listen, Hardy, I've been to high school. I know a few things or two about science.
And Janine's a freelance journalist, celebrity gossip, etc. As far as I'm aware, she's not related to any of the characters. I don't really know why Yahtzee needed Samantha here to be related to Philip, but maybe she's like a grandniece or something. I don't know.
I don't know, this is like 196 years in the middle, so... See, this is why we don't like the Mary Jane stealth missions in Spider-Man, because shit like this happens when you get caught.
Look, those are perfectly serviceable, except for the two middle, and the last couple are really fun.
I've only liked really one of them so far. I guess we'll see.
Yeah. Playthrough 2019, by the way. Spider-Man. I was trying to go for the Japanese thing, but I kind of stuttered, and now the whole thing's ruined. They took away your freedom, goddammit. It's not just that it was work I'm not proud of. It'll probably reflect poorly on me once this is all over. If we get out of here, that is.
I'm really not looking forward to updating my LinkedIn page. All the recruiters are going to ask so weird questions.
Oh, just right, shit's fucked. That's it.
That's basically it. Well, I guess I gotta hire you.
Okay. So, is this little bedroom area locked? I need more information here. Why are we being held here? Most likely to protect a secret. But we haven't, learned anything yet. But you're gonna die all the same.
Yeah, somebody's gonna die in these kind of games. It really wouldn't be much of a psychological horror game if somebody didn't bite it.
Yep. Alright, we gotta track down Canning again. And, yeah, who is Canning? I'm maybe getting a little bit ahead of myself here. Before the others evacuated, he answered to a guy named Garriott.
Richard Garriott?
I was just about to say, though.
Of course. Ultima 8, the core of all evil.
Don't forget that the tall man is also the prince, because he had, his soul put into the one idol, and so on, and so on, and so forth.
These guys all have nicknames like they are members of KISS. The Prince, the Demon, the Star Child.
I am the Blazing Fart. Don't ask how I got that name. It's too dismal to talk about.
You don't want to see the face paint for that one.
Who was the man in the hat?
Who was that monkey that followed him everywhere, who looked so curious?
The guy dressed as Trilby. We all know about Trilby in the future. You know, the famous, thief. He was dashing and a gentleman from the old... Oh, okay. You get it. It's like a well-known guy who's passed into legend at this point.
Ah, I thought he was going to say Trilby from the well-known Trilby games.
Yeah, featuring Dante from Trilby's Nose.
I don't remember him in that game.
Well, one of the things Dante can wear as a style in the new Devil May Cry 5 is a trilby, so I think we've come full circle.
Newspapers? They ain't relevant anymore. What's wrong with you?
We all use hollow tissue. You know, you can read the news and wipe your ass with it. It's basically the same as newspapers today. Hey-o!
I guess it's better than the 3 shells.
No, I think Trilby was already here. When we woke up, he was just there, being all haughty and whatnot.
No, I fell down with friends. What do you think?
Yeah, it was a group suicide pact.
Alright, who gets to die now?
Janine, you're the most timid. Why don't you go out there and we'll throw you at the tall man and then we'll do we have levitation powers? No? Well, I guess we'll have to find another way back to the front door.
On the bright side, ooh, comic books under the bed, awesome!
Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm with you, Theo. Yeah, he's gotta get home, the wife's gonna wonder, I have to be back at work tomorrow. Ever the bureaucrat, Mr. DeCabe.
Yeah, I think you need to use some PTO for this, just saying.
Also, I'm not whining, I'm pouting. There's a difference. And, yeah. That's it for today, guys. Join us next time, tomorrow even, when the horror continues. Bye for now.